He's having to work the cue ball here to make a sizable break with pink on the blue spot and black out of commission. But it's a chance nonetheless for Murphy to put a 3-frame burst together, just as he did at the start of this final. O'Sullivan looking a little anxious again. Oh, he's missed the red, he undercut it. What a chance that's gone begging there for Murphy.
Yes, Ronnie looks at boiling point for the last 20 minutes if he's most unhappy, and this chance has come at a good time. This will test him. Test his resolve. There's no getting away from it. He wouldn't want to lose in a final to Shaun Murphy. They're not, the best of pals, and the same applies to Murphy. The other way of looking at it, they would take great satisfaction in beating each other.
Yeah, and here's a test. There's some pressure on this pink, given what's happened in the previous 2 frames.
Well, he's knocked those in all of his career, hasn't he? When he first turned professional.
36 ranking titles, level with the great Stephen Hendry, now retired. But when you consider he won the first of those before his 18th birthday, beating Hendry in the UK.
15.
Murphy retaking the lead with a chance to make it 6-4,
22.
but missing the red. O'Sullivan now with the opportunity to share the session.
Into Ronnie O'Sullivan's eyes here, and you can see that he
28.
is desperately trying to get his rhythm back that he seems to have lost. He's really striving here to find his form. He can take plenty of positives out of being 3-0 down and finishing at 5-all.
36.
But he has more work to do yet.
$42. 43. $50.
Not too many of their previous meetings have been that close. O'Sullivan, of course, has won 11 of the 14. And he's inflicted a few drubbings down the years. 13-3 and 13-7 at the World Championship, 10-5 in the UK final that Neil was mentioning earlier after losing the Champion of Champions final.
53.
I don't think he enjoyed that one, though, Neil.
Well, he didn't really want to be playing on the green. He wanted to continue around the pink spot. He'd taken 7 red, 7 pinks. He's a little unlucky with that cannon, actually, to cover them both, but he can pop one to the left corner. No, he's not a happy man, but he does lead by 22 points. But he'd be fully aware that he's lost a few frames like this one this afternoon. And it's all about the percentages of whether he's going to get it more times than he does miss it. Oh, what a shot. What a fabulous pot.
Well, might be a bit of feng shui in his dressing room.
Well, it's not so much Ronnie himself, it's any snooker player would be absolutely seething if they lost all these frames in the way that they're going.
5.
He's been very adept this week at clearing up from behind. He's won 2 black ball frames already in this final and a pink ball frame.
Yeah, the other thing to say, crucially, Murphy does not need the black here. So if he clears up to the pink, he'll be 2 up.
But this is a big, big frame.
Shaun Murphy, 12.
Murphy disappointed. O'Sullivan breathes again. And that's a terrific pot from O'Sullivan. It looks like being the frame-winning pot.
Yep, big frame. And that really was a sweet pot.
Looking a little out of sorts.
Well, it's been a session where the significance has been the frames that players have lost, because not a lot of these frames have been won in a single visit.
And I guess you'd have to say, with all of that in mind, that 5-all is just about right. It could not be set up more perfectly for the deciding session this evening. Little shake of the head from O'Sullivan.
Still in the first frame of the night. Missed the pink to the left middle.
61.
You can screw the blue in, come around the two cushions, avoid the reds. Oh, miscue. And although he hasn't left anything, he hasn't won the frame. This could be tasty. This could be tasty.
Well, amazing, isn't it? You know, 30 seconds ago, Murphy looked a certainty to win the frame. Now he's snooker behind the brown, reds everywhere, in trouble, even though he's leading by 61. The 75 still on.
Decided to play for that red nearest the middle pocket. Trying to just land up to it. And he's done that. What an excellent escape from Shaun Murphy. Judged to perfection.
Good shot, says O'Sullivan.
He's back in trouble. Now, where's it all going to finish? Where's it all going to finish? Oh. Big shot, this. Ah, did I say big shot? What a big shot. Terrific shot. Oh, well, you could see what it meant on his face there when that went in. Fantastic shot from O'Sullivan. And that's brought the only safe red off the cushion.
Should have lost this one, but he's got a chance to level up again.
I think that's what's making this final so exciting, is that there's been a lot of shudders.
To watch. It's the unexpected.
13.
I don't think anyone saw that miscue coming on the blue.
Not getting too far ahead of yourself.
21.
He was pinged to the opposite middle. That cost him in the last frame. Got to be on an angle on the pink to get back to that last red.
28.
Or blue. Looks just about right. Anything but dead on the cushion here is good. Don't want to be dead. And that's just about right again.
34.
Again, just about right. The right side of the blue. There's nothing for being short
39.
here. And he's playing it left-handed. He's overdone it.
41.
But he can still get to the brown. Because he was leaving a red on. Had he missed it, it was tough, but he was leaving a red on. And looks about just right. Just a good angle on the brown. He needs them all.
Murphy looked a certainty with his frame, but that miscue was a big turning point.
It will
48.
hurt this, although it hasn't quite come far enough on the blue. And a little too far for the pink for comfort. You still expect O'Sullivan to pot these, but left-handed, pressure. Right in the middle.
It's a sickener for that man. He looks set to go 7-5 up. But Ronnie O'Sullivan has cleared up with a stylish 66. And we're all square again. What a final.
And that red going a little closer to the middle than he would have wanted. Well, that's another very brave shot, that, from Shaun Murphy. I've said this a lot of times. I'm sure you're fed up of me hearing me say it, but
4.
doesn't deserve to be a loser here.
5.
Going into them or playing for the loose ones. Well, look at that for a split.
$11.
And made sure of being on a colour by playing for one of the baulk colours. Black goes to that right corner pocket. So could do with playing for the red over that left corner.
Has Shaun Murphy saved his best for last?
The red onto the left middle, but what a brave shot to take on from Shaun Murphy.
Particularly if he can make another big break here. Go into the decider with 3 big breaks in a row.
He's overscrewed it. Played for the red to the left middle. No, just a safety. So a let off for O'Sullivan. Well, that's a dangerous shot to play. He's got a good cue ball. Well, I said it was a dangerous shot to play, but what a shot from O'Sullivan. And this is an excellent positional shot.
That was the major scare until today for O'Sullivan.
12.
A year ago, he made a century in frame 20 to win the
13.
tournament against Barry Hawkins, 11-9.
Well, he would have liked to be on the other side of the pink here, just to give those reds a nudge with the insurance of that red over the middle.
20.
And he can do it this time. If he could catch that red above the black and to the right. And he's okay. That red going over the middle and this one to the corner. Everything there for the
27.
taking. Doesn't need that safe red on the left side cushion. And it can be difficult sometimes. But doesn't need that red if he takes big value colours.
28.
Well, it's a great red. Podded to get in. Murphy was in first, though.
Oh, if he takes 3 blacks here, well, by playing for the
36.
pink, it means he can't take the blue.
42.
Wiggled in.
43.
Yes, it's got to be a black, though. He's got to get to the black. Or he needs that last red.
58.
Lots of right-hand side on the cue ball. If he takes the pink, Murphy can tie. Now, how's your doubling? Doesn't need to play for the black.
64.
Drop the cue ball in behind the black.
He knocked one in earlier, didn't he? But this is for the title. And in it goes. And he is delighted. Little clenched fist. He's been up for this right from the first match. And for the second season in a row, he starts his campaign by winning the Shanghai Masters.
72.
And he's been put under it, hasn't he? Murphy was coming back strong.
74. 观众请保持安静。
Unbelievable. Really unbelievable.
77.
Well, he's just still an extraordinary figure in our sport. He divides opinion like a lot of extreme characters. Some people think he could do no wrong. Some people think
51.
he can do no right. The truth, as ever, is somewhere in between. What remains true is that he is an incredible player and an incredible champion, and he's
56.
responded to the pressure here of the Murphy comeback. Incredible style. Murphy played so well all week. He played great stuff in this final. But in the end, it's Ronnie O'Sullivan who completes a hat-trick of Shanghai Masters titles. 3 years running he's won this event. Really great viewing all day between these two. A hard-fought contest, and you can see just how happy he is to have got his hands on that trophy once again. £200,000 will be going his way. He gets his 28th professional season off to a winning start. He's beaten Shaun Murphy by 11 frames to 9.